Grand Rising, beautiful people. Grand Rising. Wow, I haven't uploaded a video in a while. Been busy doing other spiritual work. But of course, peace, love, enlightenment. Always, always, always. That's what we really about. Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, holy, heavenly clarity. Being an awakened spirit. Understanding self-identity, purpose. Spiritual discernment. Clearly seeing. And we're going to start a beautiful video today. Since it's been so much chatter when it comes to social media about quote unquote this fleshly being in the spirit, but you all look at the outer, so we're going to help you understand. It's been a lot of talk when it comes to, as they say, Nevaeh and Blueface. Too much facade. Spirit family says there's a lot of pretending. It's not pure love. It's definitely for show and tell, their entertainment. And what they're doing is not real. Meaning, they're living in an illusion. And they're drawing you all into their illusion. The more and more you all entertain, the Holy Creator says their foolishness, them being not awakened, what shall I say? They are awakened. Excuse me. Nevaeh put herself into a long spiritual journey of going to wear out her soul, though. So she sold her soul. Blueface, spirit, is not of the light. It is a spirit that's in the shadow. So that means it is a demonic puppet. Nevaeh got pulled in by doing that love spell that went reverse. See, the thing is, when you force and don't allow things to naturally occur, purely, authentically, things don't always go your way when you allow yourself to be used by demonic spirits. Now, since you want to speak about Oshun, that entity, deity, and they said deity, that is attached itself to Nevaeh because she wanted to do a love spell that backfired. Because again, she claims she know what she signed up for, but she really don't know what spiritual contract she just put her soul in. And it's one of hardship. You all talk about 9 months in the spiritual world. She went into a well. Yeah, she went deeper in the shadow. More lost in the dark. And you can see it through her soulless eyes. So before we get into this physical, because we know we don't need any card when you truly are one of the holy, holy, almighty, heavenly creator, and you don't worship or idolize or chase demons and be deceived by the flesh because you're focused on the outer. See, she already allowed herself to be belittled, to be betrayed. Because she wanted something so bad that she called upon the demonic spirits. And now she's in a trap. She's entrapped. Her soul, her spirit is in spiritual jail. She's going through judgment. So there's no need to ridicule her. There's no need to belittle her. She's done it herself. She chose her path. When it comes to the spiritual warfare that you all know so little of, but you play around with it so bigly, Oshun in the light, the spirit of righteousness, of pure love, that loves itself. See, that spirit would teach you how to love yourself. Nevaeh don't love herself. She too busy trying to pour her love into someone else. And all she doing is depleting her energy, depleting her spirit, because she chose to sell her soul. You can see it in both their eyes, how heartless they truly are, how miserable, the spirit family says, they really are. But they put on a show and they call it a circus. But see, that's the outer version. That's what they want y'all to see. But see, we see within. We see beyond the veil, the mask. We uncover what they keep trying to hide and lie. As the Holy Creator keeps saying, they know how to lie real good. They know how to manipulate you all real good, because y'all keep entertaining their foolery. And in the same sense, y'all are followers and not leaders, because y'all following demonic spirits and think it's funny, think it's, oh, that's on them, that's on them. No, it's on you too. Because when you keep entertaining and allowing your spirit, your mental, your emotional, and your physical to go off the ways of others in any shape, form, or fashion, you are entertaining and feeding and allowing toxic evil spirits to feed off of you and drain you. And you wonder why things, as they say, don't turn out the way you would like. You thinking that by just watching what Nevaeh and Blueface are doing, those demonic spirits in the flesh, y'all think that's so entertaining. But it's not entertaining in the spirit when you are following those type of evil entities. Now again, when it comes to fearless love, pure love, authentic love that ain't forced, that's done righteously, spiritually led, the Almighty Creator, for one, is going to show you how to love Him with all your soul, spirit, mind, heart, then body. Nevaeh don't love herself. She don't love the Holy Creator. That's why she doing whatever, and literally whatever, that demon tells her to do. She wear that chain in the physical, she say as protection. No, she's a puppet. And you can best believe what we've been shown when it comes to her spirit and how it's being utilized. That chain ain't protecting her from nothing evil. She's allowed the evil in. So what is she really being protected from? Because she running from the light. She running from the truth. She running from what it really takes to go through a spiritual transition, a spiritual awakening in the physical. Now let's talk about it. When it comes to Oshun, this physical being that was here once upon a time ago, was in, as the spirit family says, resided in Nigeria. It is about love when it's done righteously, purely. Water elemental guides come help you go with the ebb and flow and grow together, unified according to the Holy Spirit, which pleases His Spirit. And when it ain't pleasing the Almighty Creator Spirit, you can best believe ain't nothing here. Because we already know nothing is here. See, y'all so focused on the flesh that y'all is wrapped up in the deep illusion as well, caught up in the trap. Some want to be, because like the Holy Creator says, everybody ain't lost. But there's a lot of confusion, misguidance, misunderstanding when it comes to what's real and what ain't. And this facade place definitely ain't what it appeared to be. See, when you take time out and step away from this chaotic, demonic-filled, plagued plantation, and the Holy Creator separated his people already. So again, we fear no evil, but we will expose it in its true form. Since y'all want to play, we not here to play. When you step away from this mess, this chaos, this evil that's here, what y'all idolize and worship and cater to, you lose yourself. Nevaeh lost herself because she chose to sell her soul. See, she focused on what she signed up for in the flesh, not really realizing what real harm she done to her soul and spirit. And then got that little boy caught up in the midst of that toxic, chaotic situation. Because that's what it is a situation, but they done partnered up in the spirit. Because that demonic spirit, they got a hold of Blueface. They got a hold of Nevaeh. And she want to say, oh, Shun, that deity that's utilizing her in the shadow. Because she ain't went through no awakening. You can see the misery and lostness in that girl's eyes when you look beyond the flesh. When you ain't caught up in no curse. She done put herself in a curse on a long journey. Now again, when you doing righteously, you'll learn to love the Holy Creator, then yourself. She ain't loving herself first. She putting a so-called man first and allowing anything. Where's the bond between you and your child? But you turning around and producing another one for them spirits. Yeah, them distilled spirits, as they call them. The ones that ain't no rest for the wicked. The ones that got you worrying, wondering, questioning, doubting. See, all of that is what they got going on. Manipulation to the utmost. You got to keep manipulating. You got to keep stacking them lies up to keep them around so you can keep feeding off of them. You got to love yourself before you allow anybody to love you. Because remember, the demonic spirits don't love. They come to rob, steal, kill, destroy. Understand what you then slid your way into, you serpent. Don't you dare talk about pure love when you are not of it. You all are evil and y'all know it. And y'all been allowing this curse to go on for too long, and we here to break curses. We sick of it. Out with the old, in with the new. You all are tainted, and you're tainting others that don't want to be tainted. They don't want to be in your curse. Y'all tricking them. And we're here to help those that really want to be helped. We don't care about you demonic spirits. Y'all already know y'all fate. But you can't stop the righteous that's really guided and protected. The elders are very disappointed. You're hindering stagnation, gluttony, lust. That's what they doing. Now again, you allow yourself to be loved deeply through the Holy Spirit and not through the flesh, little girl. Your spirit is lost. Your spirit chose its fate. And yeah, you do have to deal with it. You do have to deal with it. Spirit family said, stop, Holy Spirit. Because see, what we know she doing, we not finna allow. This is what's going on with this girl. That Oshun entity is trying to swap. Let's protect. Because one thing it ain't. It failed. Y'all gotta understand. Bad spirits, when they want you, they'll play on any and everything. They know your weakness. That girl is very weak. vulnerable, open. That's why she chose. The Holy Spirit say, ain't no in between. You chose, as they say, which side you wanted to be on. So now you got to deal with it. You are under spiritual judgment from what they showed me before we went live, before this video, because we are spiritually led. We follow our intuition. We don't doubt. We don't question. We definitely don't worry. But I know my thoughts ain't my thoughts, because the spirit family opened me up when it comes to hearing others and how they be whining and begging and trying to plead when they going through their judgment. And then they try to alter time or bend time or stretch it or this, that, when time is an illusion. Holy Creator has the final say-so, the all say-so, the beginning, the middle, the everything. So for you non-believers that keep wanting to be devoted to the demonic and chasing and lusting and envying, see, that Oshun in the shadow is an envious and jealous entity. Look at Nevaeh. Look beyond the mask. You know damn well that girl degraded herself long time ago when she allowed that man, that boy, in the flesh, to kiss her in the mouth right after he finished laying up with another woman. She don't mind being shared. She don't mind sharing. So why are y'all ridiculing her when she allowed herself to go to the shadows? She allowed herself to be a part of the demonic team. She teamed up and partnered with the wrong side, so she gonna get what she get. She don't mind tasting nasty juices. All them nasty ether cords attached to her. Understand what I see? I'm grateful I'm awakened. I'm grateful I know changes now. I'm grateful I am part of the righteous spiritual soul family in heaven. I'm grateful I know what this place really look like and what it is and what it ain't. And I'm grateful I am not a part of here. But I know my mission. And I'm very grateful to be awakened to it. And when it comes to that little girl, she ain't got that man heart. She trying hard though. She trying hard, but she the puppet. Because he the puppet. When you don't love yourself, how you think somebody, and you don't even respect yourself, her self-esteem is shot. Her self-esteem, words is an understatement, is what the spirit family just said. Words are an understatement when it comes to how lost that girl is, when it comes to her identity, when it comes to her spiritual DNA, when it comes to what's written and ordained. You can't alter or change a damn thing, and you can't make nobody love you. That's why you fell into the facade. Envious, jealous entity that you worship. Y'all want to say who Oshun is? That's what it is when it's in the dark. That's what it is when you're utilizing that energy demonically. She trapped herself, and now her spirit worried because it's being called out, trying to put somebody hard on lock when really she played herself. They said the fool played itself. This is two messages. The disaster that she wanted to occur to Blueface, they said is going to occur to her. She going through judgment right now. When it comes to balance, she's unbalanced. When it comes to harmony, she's disharmony. She's out of alignment. Out of alignment. What you wanted to occur in the shadow, in the dark, reading your thoughts, little girl. Reading your thoughts. What you wasn't telling Blueface and them. And then just a joke. They say, what part of Indiana you from? You must be from the South because you ain't from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest and I'm from Indiana too, and we don't play that. When you are spiritually awakened, disciplined, ancient knowledge, old soul, stand dedicated, loyal, faithful to the Almighty Creator, then your spirit family, then yourself, you all out of alignment. You too busy chasing the flesh and was trying to make somebody love you the way you feel. Holy Spirit said it ain't about you. What you tried to cause on someone this way is going to happen to you, they say. You going to go through the judgment. Understand, stop playing. Love is natural. They said it's freedom. You can't try to trap someone, and having a baby didn't make it no better. Understand that too. You see how he playing when it comes to the kids. Because a real dad don't play about their kids. They definitely wouldn't use them for entertainment. When it comes to all this source of evil that's here that y'all keep putting them in. This came out sideways. So what you thought was going to occur ain't going on. What you thought was going to occur ain't going on. Yep. This is where they're at. This is her and him. Because the spirit family said we're going to talk about both of they lost souls in the flesh, heartless, just roaming like zombies, producing others like them. See, Blueface knew when it came to his choices, them demonic spirits said that one. They chose Nevaeh. Nevaeh submitted, being submissive to the demonics, thinking that she got him. Like he said, you played your part, you played the field. Any woman that allow a man to degrade them in that manner is not no spirit of the righteous. It's clear to those that really see. That girl's spirit is gone. His spirit gone. And they want to try to, what they say, Spirit family said they wanted to dabble in some magic. Dibble dabble, and it didn't turn out right. Stop playing when you don't know. Stop pretending because you want to go use what they say, AI, Chat, GP, Google. Y'all keep looking at all the outer. Keep on believing that fake stuff. That's why you got lost now. Chasing a deity that's really envious and jealous when it's used in the shadow. And when your spirit ain't cleansed, little girl, what you thought was going to occur. It's sad that you allowed yourself to go through that when it could have been so much better for you when it come to your spirit and real law of abundance, real law of reward, reaping eternity, everlasting. With you selling your soul, you damn sure put yourself in a long, worn out cycle, they said. Stuck in the dark because you want to be, this what's going on for you, young lady. All because you chose to chase and allow yourself to be degraded, belittled. Your self-esteem, self-worth, your confidence. And then you want to be mad at what the chat be saying. Don't worry about the chat. Worry about what the spirit family was telling you that you chose to turn away from hearing because you wanted to be selfish. You wanted what you wanted. And they said, okay, let her go on and be. So more it be, so let it be. You anchored. You see where you at. You ain't anchored in no light. You anchored with hardship that you called upon because you wanted to lust and try to, they said, misrepresent love. You better go on somewhere, little girl. Real love starts within, not outer. All right. They said your spirit is out in the door. You cast out. That means the Holy Creator kicked you out. So you will not reap no law of rewards. You will not reap the Almighty Creator's law of abundance. Your spirit will not have immortality, everlasting, eternity, forever and ever. Not you. You went this way. So this is what you're going to deal with for trying to play. Because again, your mind, your mental is off balance. You're out of alignment because your spirit is trapped. You put yourself in a curse. And then you thought, whatever you thought, that you thought was you was going to brew up and stir up and work and do, like they was saying that you supposed to be playing in that We're going to help you understand really versus what you was researching, they said, through books. And books, what we see ain't the physical books, but you was trying to spy in places you shouldn't have been looking. You wanted to be nosy. And you're the one that messed up because your chakras are not cleansed. Your spirit is not in alignment with the Holy Creator. You're not grounded. Your foundations ain't solid. You came and they knew how to get you because you was already weak. They preyed on you, and that's Prey. See, demonic spirits want the weak ones, the ones they can easily lure in, and you went right along. Monkey see, monkey do. Y'all call yourself a circus, y'all go right ahead with that because that title fits you all well. But in the spirit, you definitely trapped yourself, and that's not good. Holy Spirit, what is she up to when it comes to what needs to be done? Because it shows that her spirit is lost. Her crown chakra, her third eye chakra, her throat chakra, her heart chakra, her solar plexus chakra, her sacral chakra, and her root chakra are out of alignment. So don't you dare try to mix your lust with love when you don't even know what love is. And we talking about pure, authentic love. Not that mess you tried to force that didn't work. Trying to stir up some, brew up, what they say, conjure. Ooh, she tried to conjure something up and failed. It backfired. It backfired. Don't try to shut. No, it backfired. We're going to say it loud. Spiritual warfare ain't nothing to play with what's going on here. And this spiritual warfare ain't for the weak. She was weak. And a real woman that love herself ain't going to tolerate none of that mess. And they ain't going to make no excuses. Deep inside, that girl's so hurt. But she chose. She chose. Right. That Mask. Y'all remember that movie? What was his name? Jim Carrey that played in The Mask? Yeah, that's this shit, yo. That's this shit, yo. Everybody got secrets holding in. She wasn't telling the truth. Oh, and look at this here. Look at this here. Look at this here. Look at this here. And this is him telling her, because I told you, she done sold herself. And she gonna do anything. This is a tainted spirit. And no telling what's tainted down in the body parts. But like the spirit family says, slow and steady, she gonna get it. When it comes to her judgment, that is. And this race of comparing and competing that she had put herself in there saying, look at your outcome. Look at what you really had to do, accept, be. Because you don't know your self-identity, your real DNA, your spiritual DNA. You let them tell you who you are. You let them define you. You let the demonics define you. The toxic evil ones define you and pulled you in. And that's why that entity speaks the way it do, because it knows it got you. And yet it's going to do any and everything to keep you. Again, your self-worth, stop playing. We know it. Because no way would you even allow that man to kiss you in the mouth, knowing his mouth been on a lot of body parts, a lot of juices it endured, and went right to his house and kissed you dead in your mouth. And you know you felt some type of way inside. You know you didn't like it, but you know you had to do it because what you signed up for. You signed up to be degraded. You put yourself in that demonic contract, so that's your consequences. Like they say, law, effect, and cause. You caused this. Yeah. You need some healing, they said, from above. You need some spiritual healing. You really do, though. You really do. You really do. We would say that again. You really do need some real divine healing from the Almighty Creator and the Spirit family of righteousness, of pure light, pure love. Very trustworthy. You dealing with all that other stuff. And you know it. Nobody got to tell you about you, but we help reveal your spirit, because we don't give a damn about your flesh. Y'all love making yourself look very stupid in the physical. We don't care about that. Again, we see beyond the mask. We dive deep. Dive in. And we see where you dove deep in by selling yourself. And that's your soul, that is. Dealing with all the taintedness and no telling in the spirit what will come to be in the physical. Because what you chose to accept when it comes to your spirit and turning away, you turned away from real divine help to what they say, be a part of the get along game. They said, ride that wave then. Go ahead. Ride that wave. That's what you wanted. To accept a man that don't love himself because he lost. Yeah. He lost, pulled you right in. Spirit family say, there you go. You know, there you go. Ooh. They say, there you go. And somebody's trying to come back. Maybe somebody want her or want Blueface. Who knows? But one thing we will say is beware. Stay alert and stay aware. You got too many lost souls here that's definitely damaged. And they're damaged from within. Karmic child, they said. So this is a demonic spirit that was reincarnated. So they've been damaged since, they said since day one of being reincarnated. And their whole agenda, as you see, is to pull others in and cause them, misery loves company in its worstest form. Y'all try to, it's like underestimate is what y'all do. Y'all try to always figure it out when y'all ain't got the answers. Y'all always trying to do it on your own when you are lost. It's the blind leading the blind. But she chose. She chose to give up pure love for the fake. She chose the fake over the real. Thank you, Holy Creator. And put herself in a horrible, horrible, horrible spiritual journey that is not going to be pleasing. All right, that's enough about them. Because, we speak about it and keep it moving. We speak about it and keep it moving. Look what we cut the deck on. Look what we cut the deck on. Yes, she fell for it. Because, again, they preyed on her, Prey, because she was somebody from Indiana struggling or whatever the case she was going through, but they saw her weakness and they preyed on it and trapped her in, and she thought she was going to have it good, not knowing what really all the cost. They said the cost, the pros and cons, and there's more cons than pros. Wow. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They already said what she tried to brew up, stir up, conjure up, failed. Failed. That's why she really unhappy, because that witchery, they said, that witchery that she tried to do didn't work. Didn't work. And all this fell on this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Do y'all see this? This demonic spirit, they say, sweating bullets when it come to her. This is her. Wanted this so damn bad. But she sold herself. And that's what she's not, what she thought. See, this is this is that illusion she got caught up in. But reality is, see, like we said earlier, she wanted it so bad. So bad, this lost spirit wanted so bad to be loved righteous, to be loved this, but she was seeking outer, and she was seeking outside herself. That's where she failed. Seeking outside herself for love, because she was damaged. She got reeled in, damaged, picked up, damaged. And this is what the outcome is, allowing them to feed off her. And that's enough said about them demonic spirits. Y'all keep entertaining them. We'll keep exposing them. Peace, love, and light, beautiful people. Y'all stay safe, stay alert, stay aware, because the spiritual warfare is on, and it's on right now. Change is now. The Almighty Creator not playing. Everybody under judgment. Which way you want to go? I know my place. I know who I am. Do you know who you really are? Take care.